All right. Decision in Pittsburgh is, can we clinch home field throughout the playoffs? Well, we're playing Cincinnati. It's going to be easy, right, for Bill Cowher? I mean, even though no Jerome Bettis, I mean, it's the Bengals. They're 2-10 after a 2-0 start. And Cordell Stewart, MVP candidate, Plexico Bird, 28 yards. It's 14-0 Pittsburgh. It's going to be a laugher. Until holder Josh Miller fumbles a snap and a field goal, Robert Bean picks it up. Tommy DeLateral to Brian Simmons. These are the Bengals?
Yeah, well, I think defensively, I think they've been a pretty good ball club all year. A lot of those defensive players are on their special teams units.
Brian Simmons touchdown. It's 14-7. Then a little swing to Stewart to Chris Fulma to Mafal. He's a bad Mafal.
Shut your mouth.
Well, talk about Mafal.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
23-10 as that play gives the Bengals the shaft. Then Chris Brown extra point. Don't tell me he missed another extra point. Well, it's 23-10. Who cares, right? 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It's still 23-10. Stewart's pass tipped by Raynard Wilson. Justin Smith intercepts it just in time. Returns it to the 32. So on that possession, John Kitna, Ron Dugans. Oh, my goodness. It's a touchdown. 6 yards. 23-17. Ensuing onside kick by Neil Rackers. Gets a high hop. Pittsburgh hat. What? Who has the ball, Tom?
You take another look at this play from the front side. You're going to see Bobby Shaw clearly get over the ball, pull it underneath his chest, and tuck it. Real Johnson somehow managed to get the ball away. What we know, as I know as a former NFL player, ball changed hands about 5 times underneath the pile.
But here's the deal. The Bengals have the ball down 6, and it's getting into T.J. Houshmandzadeh. You say Houshmandzadeh, I say Houshmandzadeh, but it's a play down to the 6-yard line. Under a minute to go, 4th and goal from the 6. Last chance, Bengals. John Kitna. Corey Dillon, incomplete. But wait a minute. Oh, they want a flag, and they get a flag. Automatic first down, holding in the end zone after the Bengals have a big personal foul to put it back to the 18. Actually gave them more room. Kitna, Danny Farmer. The Farmer's in the dell. It's a touchdown. 23-all. What a play. That's a great throw.
Yeah, Farmer's going to get man coverage here, run the corner route. You see the delivery by Kitna. Ball put up way high in the air. Farmer, a great job of focusing and bringing it down for a score.
And so the Bengals are going to win. Neil Rackers on with the extra point. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The Bengals blow the extra point. What's wrong with that end of the field? It looks a little shaky, but so what? Steelers cannot believe it, and so now we go to overtime. Steelers get the toss, go nowhere punt. Josh Miller does a great job, and look at the special teams. And I think at this point, Pittsburgh figures they're going to win on a safety in overtime. It's at the 1 line. And the Bengals go right out of their own end zone to Houshmandzadeh. He Houshmandzadehs it 9 yards. Next play. John Kitna would have a 400-yard day, but on this one he gives it to Brandon Bennett. It's not Corey Dillon. These are the Steelers who had the Bengals backed up to the 1-2 line. Then Kitna to Farmer. That Kitna-Farmer combination coming into light here the last week of 2001. Neil Rackers has kicked into this net for like 20 minutes, I'm telling you. On 3rd and 7, Cowher freezes him after about a 2-minute wait, which seemed eternity. Rackers, it's no. Oh, yes! Look at him just draw it in. He drew it in. And the Bengals have upset the Pittsburgh Steelers. They've beaten the Ravens. They've beaten the Steelers. And they win it by the count of 26-23. Steelers, for the moment, lose a chance to clinch home field. But it gives Cincy the nod for their defensive plays. But maybe it's not so bad for Pittsburgh.
Good performance by the Bengals, but Pittsburgh maybe needed a wake-up call before they go into the playoffs. This was it for them, and I think they still have to worry about Chris Brown, their kicker.
Yes, they do. As we go inside the numbers, we'll look closer at the Bengals win over the Pittsburgh Steelers. And against the Steelers on Sunday in the previous 7 games, I mean, nowhere, just 6 touchdowns. But on this day, they had 3 touchdowns, and they won the game. You know what? They have something to remember 2001 by. A nice start and a nice finish to the calendar year.
And realize, even though the Steelers look like they got a little worn down, the Bengals ran almost 100 offensive plays today, so maybe that defense had reason to be a little bit worn down at the end of the game.